Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday today. And welcome back to the Daily Vibe with Rox and Ant. So we got all these, they are black-eyed Susans out here. So I want to pick them all so I can have nice little flowers inside the house. Something nice to look at. I don't want them to all go to waste out here. So pick some pretty black-eyed Susans for today. There's a lot of them over here. I can go snag some too from next door. There's some, if I don't get enough, which there's a lot. So I'm sure I'm gonna have plenty over here. You wanna come over here and kind of mow some of this down and weed whack it, especially around my pear tree over there. It has gotten taken over by all these weeds over here. Like even this little tree right here. I don't know what kind of tree this is, or if it's even a tree. But it's big. Probably.
Pretty sure that's a tree.
Yeah, what kind of tree though? I have the same, this is growing over there in the front of my garden too. The same thing?
Well, that was from a stem or something we cut right here. See, I cut it down.
Oh yeah, maybe it was.
It is definitely a tree.
A little tree of some kind.
Yeah, but I do need a weed whack around over here.
Yeah, it's definitely overgrown. That's kind of cool, look at that one.
No, that's a tree too though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly.
And then whatever that thing is, what is this?
It's a weed.
This is a weed right here?
Yeah, that's a weed. Yep. Those are all over the place. That's just a weed.
No, it looks cool.
Looks like a weed.
Hey, there are pretty weeds around here in Arkansas, you know, like these. Black-eyed Susans.
Technically weeds.
Yeah, they're just growing all over the place.
And the ones with the small white flowers on them.
Oh yeah, there's some.
They're kind of like weeds.
Yeah.
Well, they are weeds.
Yeah. They're not baby's breath, but.
Baby's breath.
Have you ever seen the flowers with baby's breath?
Nope.
You know, like when you buy a bouquet of flowers, usually they're like, they're little white ones sticking up. They have like little white flowers all over.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, it's called baby's breath.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here needs to get just chopped down just a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Clear it more out.
Pick some of these flowers before you chop them all down, you know?
Yeah.
Add some color to the house, you know? Oh, something's going on in the hen house this morning. Eggs, maybe? I did pick the eggs up yesterday and we got like, I don't know, I think it was like 11 or 13 eggs yesterday. We're getting so many eggs a day. And I'm glad we're picking them up now every day because, you know, when the chickens were going broody, we kind of got behind a little bit as far as like preserving our eggs and then just having eggs on hand. So now we're getting our stock back up. Hasn't taken very long. We've only been home a week now.
Yeah, I've gotten like 4 dozen eggs.
Yeah. I got a couple dozen in there that I have plans for, so maybe I'll get that done today. And then obviously have like an extra dozen just to have inside the house. And then still got to fill up our 5-gallon bucket in there with that, what is it, pickling lime? Preserving them for the winter months so we don't run out of eggs like we did last year. That was kind of bad.
Well, yeah, there's probably a good 5 dozen of eggs inside that bucket right now anyway.
Yeah, or if not
or more.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that was, Melanie and Gary collected those for the week we were gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're laying almost a dozen a day, there might even be close to like 7 dozen in there.
It could be, yeah. There's some of those flowers over right there by camp too, over there.
Oh, by camp?
Right over there on the road. You want to go get those?
Oh yeah, those ones are pretty.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Oh, there's a bunch over there too. Let me get these ones.
Oh, these ones right here?
Yeah. You know what's funny is like, I walked right past him. Didn't even notice him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When? Like
just now. When I went over there to go pick those ones and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I just happened to look over and seen these. They just blended in so well with all this other good stuff, you know?
So, yep, it's flower picking season, I guess.
Yeah, well, I wanted to pick these last year. Last year, remember, they only grew like right there.
Yeah.
Next to the trailer, and that was the only spot I'd seen them on the property. And then this year, they're all over here. There's a bunch over at camp. I've seen a bunch over at Jack's property. You know, what I can see from here, you know?
Yeah.
Look, here's a bug on that one.
Well, here's some nice ones over here.
See, there's a lot.
Your jar's almost already full, though.
I know, isn't it pretty?
Yeah. Nice bouquet of flowers.
Yeah. Put them in the house. Kind of look like little sunflowers.
Yeah.
Kind of, huh?
Mini sunflower. I call them, they look like daisies to me.
Daisies?
Yeah.
I guess they're a type.
I mean, kind of like daisies. They're not daisies, obviously, but.
They're a type of daisy.
Are they?
That's what, when I was talking about these, I think that was on, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Or Monday's video? I don't know. Whatever video we made after we got back. And I asked and people said yes. These are black-eyed Susans and I guess they're part of the daisy family. Which I think these are a lot prettier than daisies.
Well, they're a lot brighter.
Yeah. Just look how pretty these are.
And they're a weed.
They are.
That's what's cool about it. They're a weed.
And then yesterday, on my way back from my doctor's appointment, driving around, I saw all those ditch lilies, which are daylilies, the orange ones, all over the place around here. So I wish I could go pick some of those. I'll have to.
Well, if they're on the side of the road on that woman's property, you probably could.
I know, but I don't want to be like driving into, you know, because I was going to Fort Smith and I didn't want to pull over, you know.
Yeah.
And say, hey, I want these. These are mine. But they're so pretty. I want to plant some around here, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those on the property. I mean, there might be some back there or not, but I mean, they're called ditch lilies. They usually grow in the ditches on the sides of the roads, you know? Yeah. That's usually where I see them when they're growing. Little tiny worm.
Let's see. Hanging out. That looks like a caterpillar.
It could be a caterpillar, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. A baby caterpillar. Not sure.
Munching on my black-eyed Susan.
Yeah, but there are some over here if you want to grab them, or you can leave them.
Yeah, I'm going to grab them. At least some.
Over here. Yep, so Roxanne's correct though. They did just start sprouting up everywhere, these things. Because I've never seen them before either, until recently. But now they are everywhere. Which is really nice. It's nice because things are starting to become more like, I don't know, lack of better terms, like established around here, I guess. To where it's not just, you know, cleared land and dirt. Everything's getting like taken back over, like nature is regrowing everything in certain spots. Those are those white ones I was talking about. They're like right here.
Yeah.
Like those ones. Those are weeds too, though.
Yeah, those aren't baby's breath either.
No. Yeah, there's some right here too.
These are pretty. They're big.
Right there. Yeah, those are bigger ones. Got like a whole bouquet already. What?
Spider web.
Oh, pff. I'm so used to spiders around here now.
I don't mind like seeing the spider webs, but like if I touch it with my hands or something.
Oh, then you get all upset?
I get all. All I can think is, oh, these spiders are crawling all over me right now.
Yep, so we do have some things to get done today, guys. Some projects we want to get done around here. We're still waiting for some stuff that we ordered to come in. That's not going to be here until the end of this week, I think.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It could even be next week. But we shall see. We're just waiting and waiting. So, not a lot of projects going on right this very moment. Building wise or house wise or nothing, but really soon once we get those things in, we're going to be busy for a little bit. A lot of research is going to have to be done.
Yeah, I've already been kind of doing some research for our mini splits.
Yeah,
trying to figure out, I mean, they seem pretty easy to install.
No, they're really easy to install. It's basically like you got the outdoor unit.
Yeah,
honestly, hook it up to an AC cutoff switch. The AC cutoff switch hooks up to the panel.
Yeah.
So you can turn it on and off right there without turning everything else on.
Yeah.
And bolt that down. Bolt the whole unit down like to the ground, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
And then the line sets literally just, you wrench them on.
No, I see. I was more or less, it's hard to like figure out the information you need for what size
breakers and stuff.
you need, what size wire you need.
Well, that's what I told Roxanne.
What the kit comes with.
Yeah, we haven't bought like the AC cutoff switch. We haven't bought the breakers. We haven't bought the wire that we need, but I do have a bunch of wire. I have like that 50 amp wire.
Oh yeah.
For like we got from the stove. I do have that stuff still.
Yeah,
anyway, different things, but we're waiting until we get the actual unit in, because I'm sure in the manual it's going to tell you make sure you use this type of wire.
I downloaded the brochure, but see, it was a brochure. It
That's different.
It wasn't the manual, but I did look through it, and it talks about how to hook it up and like what to do and what size hole you need. I know it's a 3.5 inch hole saw. But
what's what's nice about those two? They come with templates.
Oh yeah.
So you just put that up on the wall, make sure the templates, like the line's nice and straight.
Yeah. And
it's got the whole template and everything, so it should be pretty easy to install those. But for the wire and the breaker and everything, babe, I'm telling you, inside like the instruction manual of how to do it, it's gonna have one.
I'm sure.
It'll tell you what size breaker to use, what size wire to use, all that good jazz kind of a thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping I could find the information, that way maybe we could buy the stuff and just have it here. That way when the AC unit shows up, we can instantly start working on it.
Well, we'll go to town.
I know.
I mean, we'll just get the
stuff, I was thinking,
I don't want to go to
town.
So
making that special trip. Not that it matters, because we go to town at least once a week.
I know, but we're okay for right now. Right now, like I said, we've already mentioned this on every video, but that little AC unit's doing okay right now.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh my God, we desperately need to get that AC in.
No, we're not.
We're roasting to death, please.
We're not roasting.
We're not sleeping in Thunderdome because we can't stand it.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. It's nothing like that.
Well, I will say it hasn't really gotten. It cools off really well at night around here right now.
Yeah.
Like, so the mornings aren't super harsh, or the nights, where nothing dries out, or not dries out.
No, it's been super nice.
Yeah.
Are they gone?
I guess.
I didn't even notice, but Melanie and Gary are gone. They must have left early this morning. No one's here. We're all alone.
Yeah, we're all alone.
Usually we hear them leave, but their car's not here, so. Yeah. No one's here, guys. Look. It's just us. A little behind the scenes if you guys want to see different angles. I don't know how much they show you guys, but here's theirs from the road. Spilling the beans. No beans to be spilt. Oh. Yep, I got it used to it. We got this new, if you guys are wondering, we got this new handle for our phone, for our camera, and I'm not used to it. And so recently, if the videos have been getting like this, or sometimes they're like that, right, it's because we're trying to get used to this new gimbal that we got. So
yeah,
but it's coming out pretty good. We're getting used to it. Except for the bugs.
Yeah, I'm smelling these.
It's nice.
They don't really smell. The flowers.
No, but they look pretty.
It does. It looks really pretty.
Yeah.
I probably should leave this caterpillar behind. Wake up and have a butterfly flying around the house. Come on, let's go on this tree so you can go live.
It probably is a caterpillar. It looks like a caterpillar. I'm pretty sure it is.
There.
Small little caterpillar.
Yeah.
So.
Very tiny. Gotta put it on the tree so it can survive.
But just a normal everyday day today, guys.
Yeah, we're just
nothing too crazy. Like I said, we're kind of
in limbo.
I hate to use the word limbo, but it's kind of like we're in limbo. There's always something to do.
Yeah.
Right? There's so much to do around here. It's not stuff that we are like, man, I can't wait to get up and go weed the garden, like kind of a thing, right?
Well, yeah, or they're the things that we're kind of like on our minds that we want to do, but there's so many other things we'd rather do than those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we're trying to do things a piece at a time. I wish we could just go and, spend 10 grand on all kinds of wood and all of our stuff and have everything ordered in one big giant order.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing, and then have it all here and just get to work and have the equipment here. not equipment, the materials here.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to do that. It's a lot of money just to throw at stuff, plus weather kind of ruins things. So we have to do everything a piece at a time.
Yeah, it is supposed to rain. I haven't checked today, but I seen it was supposed to rain like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week.
Of course.
But it could have changed.
It's going to be raining. It's going to be raining right when we want to get to work. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Our AC units they'll show up tomorrow and then it will rain on Friday.
That's all right. I don't mind. You know, every day is a good day. Not a big deal. I got some weed eating to do around here. I'm trying to get, not even a try. I want to get this area right here cleared out. I mean, that's wood from, see this wood right here? Don't ask me why it's still here, but that's literally wood from like the first year we were here.
Yeah,
it's still here.
We did, I think
from, like,
we brought
the sawmill.
This 2x4 we paid for. This wood right here, we brought it over here. Remember when we were trying to figure out the size of a greenhouse?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then it just didn't work out last year for us, so we threw it out of the fence and here it stayed.
That's all right.
It's okay. And then these right here, sticks and stuff.
Well, that's from your garden.
Yeah, I picked those out of the garden beds.
Yeah.
And I just threw them over here in a pile, which I should have thrown them someplace else, but.
Well, I hate to say it, babe, but it's kind of like all your rocks in your garden. Yes. I told you stop throwing them just on the ground in piles in your garden bed. I said, you know, we have a wheelbarrow that you could fill up and dump.
They're not in the garden beds, they're on the outside.
Well, in the garden, you know what I mean. That's the same difference.
Yeah.
But no, Roxanne likes rocks in her garden area, I guess.
Well, it's just because when I'm like tilling up the ground and stuff like that, I just grab them and throw them off to the side. And I try to keep them in piles, that way it's a little easier.
I know.
But, you know,
well,
it's life.
It's okay. We have to clean those up eventually too, so.
I know, and I see last year I picked all those rocks out and I used them right here for the front, you know?
Yeah.
Well, now I have all those rocks, I guess I'm just gonna have to get rid of them. And I have picked a bunch of rocks out and thrown them other places too.
I know.
So, I mean, there's tons of rocks in my garden beds. Well, there was. It's not as bad as it used to be.
So yeah, just some couple projects, guys, we're gonna be getting done today. There is one project I really want to get done, want to get it done. It's not a big thing, but it's nice, it's cool.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Be working on that today, so. Stay safe, guys. Stay motivated.
Yes, everybody have a wonderful Wednesday.
Yeah, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. It's the middle of the week if you're at work. So stay safe, stay motivated, like I said, and we will catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.